Hello everyone, and welcome to this race in Valencia. It is race 9 of the season. We got our first win last time out in Canada, and let's hope we can replicate that result once again.
Right then, we've got some performance tests to run this session, so try and beat the target time.
I should mention it's unlikely. I do not like Valencia, although I should be able to beat that target time. So here we go on the first lap, and predictably there's the spin out once again. It's literally just become tradition at this point. But here we go, coming onto the first actual lap, and I've gone wide. Great news. I've grazed the wall there, but I don't damage my front wing, luckily. But on we go, and I still managed to beat the target time, by the way, on that lap. But here we come towards the end of the practice session. We put in a 1:45.190.
That's the end of the session. A decent 12th place.
And we end up in 12th place, which isn't bad. Like I said, I don't like this track, and I haven't driven it for a few years. So coming into qualifying, I only did one lap.
You've qualified in 13th. Good result. Well done.
I was trying to go for the will I perform better under pressure scenario. I didn't. I only got 13th. Never mind. On to the race.
The boss is expecting another podium finish this weekend. Think you can deliver?
No, I think he's a bit bonkers. But here we go. 5 lights. And we're away off the line. It appears to be a fairly standard start. I haven't really gained any positions, and nor have I lost any. I've just maintained 13th position. Now, here we go. We're all pile driving into turn 1 here. Can I gain any positions in turn 1? I've gone round the outside of it, Antonio Liuzzi, and gained 12th place. And now I'm going to try and go around the outside of Vitaly Petrov, coming into, I think that's turn 3 or 4. Well, turns 3 and 4, and we're up into 11th place. That's a good start so far. We've gained 2 places on our initial grid positions. That's good. Up next, by the looks of it, Adrian Sutil in his Force India. So let's see if we can get him now coming onto the next straight. I'm going to go round his outside, and I've hit the wall a little bit, but luckily I've still managed to hold position, and now I'm up into 10th place. Now we're just going to skip along this straight very quickly. And as we come around the corner here, we have caught up on Nico Rosberg in his Mercedes. Even back then, we go round his outside, and that's up, and that's us up now into position 9. It's a very good opening lap so far. We've gone from P13 to P9, and here we are cutting towards the end of lap 1. Can we gain yet another position? Not quite. Kubica blocks us off, but can we get a superior run? No, he's just got the power advantage. Coming on to lap 2 here has Robert Kubica, so he maintains P8 for now, but I might have a chance going into turn 2. Oh, I can't tell if this is turn 1 or 2, I can't really tell. Anyway, but we've gone round it outside, and that's 8th place for us. And now we've got Michael Schumacher in our way. He holds it round the outside very well, but we do the switchback, and we get a fantastic run coming out of that corner, and we go up his inside, and we take 7th place off of Michael Schumacher. This has been such a brilliant start to the Grand Prix. We've now gotten up into P7 from P13. Now, coming to the end of the straight later on, Vettel tries to go defensive, fails horrifically, and we take P6 now. We are absolutely cutting this this field apart like it's just a piece of cooked chicken. Anyway, so P6 it is. Up the inside of of Alonso for P5 now at the end of lap 2. We are absolutely mincing this field so far. It's an outstanding performance. And next up is Felipe Massa in his Ferrari. Can we get him going into this corner now? No, not quite, but he is holding us up. He's going so slowly. We're going to try and go around his outside now, going into the next corner, and we gain P4 now going into lap 3. This is an incredible run so far. But there is a little bit of a gap now. The podium leaders have gotten a bit of a lead, and we're going to have to drive well to catch up to them. But having said that, here we are on lap 4 now. And, well, there you go. P3 for us. Mark Webber has been dispatched after just over a lap of catching him up there. Next up are the two McLarens. First off, Lewis Hamilton, followed by Jenson Button in the lead. Now, Lewis Hamilton came in really early, and he stopped on lap 4. So, immediately went up into P2. And all that stands in our way now is Jenson Button. No, we've gone wide. No, we've gone wide, and we've damaged our front wing, and all our good work catching up with Mark Webber and overtaking him has gone to absolute and we've got a oh no, and I've gone wide at this corner as well. I do remember feeling now the front wing really affected me from this part on until the pit stops. Now we have gotten back up into P2 because of Jenson Button's pit stop. But effectively, that means he's still ahead of us. Look at our tyres now as well. Our tyres are dead. Our front wing is damaged. And I needed to come into the pit. So lap 6, I pitted. And we'll see how the pit stop goes here. Come on, let's make it a good one. Especially seeing as we're changing the front wing as well. So, new tyres, new front wing. What's the pit going to be? Massa's right behind us. 6.830. That is not bad for a front wing change pit stop. So, where are we going to rejoin? Looks like it's going to be P5. P5 is where we rejoin. Not bad. I'm still in with a shout of at least a podium, hopefully. Who's that in front of us? It's the Force India of Vitantonio Lietzi. So we've got to try and catch him up now. Although I do have the sneaking suspicion that he hasn't stopped yet. James at F1 etc. is online. A man who is much faster at these games than I am. But here we go. Coming into lap 8 nearly now. And what is that entry speed? Let's have a look at that again. I am calling hacks on Lietzi's entry speed there. That is absolutely ridiculous. But never mind. He's into the pits. And we've taken position 4 off him. And that's good. Next up is the McLaren of Lewis Hamilton, as my engineer just told me. So we're going to go round his outside now. Coming towards the end of Sector 2 on lap 8. And this is great. We're making so many overtakes this race. And apparently Hamilton is stopping again. That's a little bit weird according to my engineer. But we set a 1:44.5 on that lap. We are absolutely steamrolling towards Mark Webber. Here we go. And no, we've clipped the inside and we've lost all our momentum. And Webber keeps position 2 for now. I'm going to have to try and catch back up with him again. And here we are coming towards the end of lap 10. I've got a massive speed advantage. Mark Webber blocks me off and I get a penalty for that. Now, I don't think that is my fault. We're going to have another look at that now, just before we come in to serve our penalty. Now, I have a huge speed advantage over Mark Webber. Surely he should leave me the room to overtake. But no, he blocks me off the inside. I don't have the time to react. And according to the stewards, that is my fault and my penalty. And once again, all the good work I'm doing in catching up with Mark Webber has gone to absolute. It's just gone. I mean, luckily though, the pit straight here isn't that long. And we only lose 1 position to someone. I'm not quite sure who yet. It might be Hamilton. It's probably Hamilton. But here we go then. We've got 6 laps to try and at least get on the podium and maybe hopefully catch up with Mark Webber and make it stick. So here we are, 2 laps later on lap 13. I've caught up to the back of Lewis Hamilton. I've gone round his outside in the exact same place I did before. And that is position 3 for me. Thank you very much. Next up is Mark Webber, our nemesis this race, because we can't get ahead of him and stay there. And at the end of lap 13, we have gone into the 1:43s here with a 1:43.7. We are really driving now to try and catch up with Mark Webber and make an overtake and have it stick. That's the most annoying thing. None of my overtakes on Mark Webber are sticking. But here we go. Caught up to him yet again this race. I'm going to go round his outside. He holds it down the inside. It's a drag race from there. I get a great exit and I take position 2 off Mark Webber. Can I catch up with Jenson Button? I've got 3 laps to do it. It's a huge ask. But here we are on the final lap. We go up the inside of Jenson Button and we have taken the lead on the final lap. We have done a Button on Jenson Button. What an incredible race this has been. All we've got to do now is hold it. And here we are coming towards the end of the lap 17. We've got a huge lead now over Jensen Button that we've gained over the lap. And we are going to cross the line for our second successive victory of the season. Wow. Incredible. That final lap was my fastest as well.
Great job! What a win! Congratulations, 25 points.
Absolutely unbelievable race. Coming from P13 on the grid, we had to make so many overtakes. We crashed, we lost part of our front wing, we got a penalty, we didn't let it stop us, and we have taken the win here in Valencia, a track that traditionally I have never done very well on. Incredible race, and just so exciting to be a part of. And it's...
Fantastic results! 2 in a row! Unbelievable!
Thank you very much, engineer. And we have gained up into position 3 in the driver's standings behind Hamilton and Webber. But we've overtaken Alonso and I think Button as well. I think we were in P5 before, if I remember correctly. If we look at the constructors, we are now up into position 4. We've overtaken Mercedes by 1 point. We're still a fair way behind Ferrari and McLaren, but wow. What a race. What a race. Time for the press conference. Hello there, Holly, once again.
Another Grand Prix and another victory for you and the team. Again, I offer congratulations. You must be delighted with your weekend's work.
Honestly, couldn't be happier. It was such a great race to be part of. Yeah, great. Just, I'm not going to go for the dickhead answer. But, yeah.
A fantastic first place finish. Your teammate must be starting to fear for his seniority within the team.
Yeah, he's crap, let's be honest. But I'm not going to say that. They just seem to be going well for me personally. But, yeah.
You're becoming quite the overtaking expert. It really paid dividends today, allowing you to take the win. Is it a part of racing you really enjoy?
What's racing without overtaking? It's the whole point of racing, isn't it? To move up places and overtake. That is what makes racing racing. So, yeah, it is what racing is all about for me. And I'm just going to leave the loading screen on now. I'm just going to prove to you that I did not...
Hey, Ben. That was fantastic driving last race. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Agent. But I just want to prove to you that I did not change my difficulty level at all. It's all the same. It's not like, you know, I did badly in qualifying and then I changed the AI difficulty level at all. I don't know, the AI just seemed to be slower in the race, or I just seemed to be very fast. But either way, it was just a fantastic race to be part of. Definitely the most exciting race so far. I said after Monaco that I'd turn it around. And I think 3 races later, I've proven that I have done that so far. Next up is my home race in Silverstone. And I very much hope you can join me for that. If you're new here, do please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. There'll be plenty more Formula 1 content to come from 2010 onwards, 2011, 2012, 2013, etc. Plus just more games on the channel. So thank you very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I certainly did. It was a massively fun video to be a part of. And, well, yeah. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you for the next race in Great Britain. Goodbye.